the result after that call, 2 new asks that have never been discussed.
So pissed off.
It made me look like a donkey for being blindsided. I can't read that emoji.
What was after the
2
donkey?
new asks that
Here's a story about how I closed one of the largest deals in my career on March 31st at 9:38 p.m. I'd actually sent out the DocuSign the previous night and I thought it was gonna get signed. And as the hours crept in Friday morning on the 31st, hour by hour, my biggest sales fear came to life. I got an email from them late Friday morning sharing that they were not able to sign and with a very vague note that they wanted someone in our leadership to give their CEO a call as soon as possible. The result of that call was 2 more asks from the potential customer that I hadn't yet even been made aware of during the cycle, and candidly, it made me look really bad. But fortunately, my team had my back, and what ensued was us working into that night to make the deal a reality. Calls, texts, email reminders later, it finally came through at 9:38 p.m. Central Time. My favorite type of email, completed with DocuSign. A few really key lessons from this deal. Number 1 is that goalposts can continue to shift. Never make assumptions off of what you learned maybe weeks or even months ago as you head into the final days of the evaluation. Number 2, we did a good job early on in the cycle getting exact to exact level connections, but there's a really big difference between getting to power and actually staying with power. Number 3, the larger your deals are that you're working, the more blockers are going to be involved. Always push to get time one-to-one live and don't try to convince, try to understand where they're coming from. Number 4, while power might have in the past been like a director or a VP level, more CEOs and CFOs are getting involved in deal cycles than ever before. So continue working as high up at that organization as you possibly can. Number 5, create out a business case that's specifically designed for a CEO and a CFO that might know nothing about your category or your type of technology. That 1-pager business case that removed all of the jargon was absolutely critical until it was eventually signed at 9:38 p.m. If deal lessons and deal stories like these are valuable, go to my LinkedIn profile and subscribe to my newsletter at closedone.xyz. Would love to hear from others in the comments if you've had any other crazy stories where you sent out a DocuSign and it didn't end up getting signed right away.